We are live from Amway Center for an Eastern Conference contest with the Magic in Orlando. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the first game in the Nets road trip. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
And Kevin, one thing about tonight's game, they do not want to get swept in the season series. They want to lose all 4 times to this club. So plenty of motivation for them tonight.
If you look at the first 3 games, the way they've gone, I mean, they've got a huge mountain to climb. They have struggled. It's hard for them not to have doubt creep in their minds based on the way things have gone. It's going to be a test of not only their will, but their resolve and skill, too.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jaren Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Inside it's Plumlee and Lopez. And it's Karsov in at the 3 spot. Lopez with the block. Williams kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Lopez. Williams has got his first points in this one. Brooklyn on defense. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, we knew going into that game what they were up against, but that's still no excuse for the way things turned out, Clark.
Well, perhaps it'll be a rallying point for them, Steve. I mean, knowing that the status quo isn't going to cut it against tough opponents, they might regroup.
Johnson can't get it to go. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside. Here's Lowe, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harkless with it. Johnson on him. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And Brooklyn has possession following the bucket by Orlando.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That's good for Money. Both free throws good for Money. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Williams attacking. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Deflects the pass. Here's Oladipo. Oh!
Look out!
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Williams kicks to Lopez. Lets it go from the wing. That's good.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here's Money. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Williams passes to Johnson. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drops in the tray. Oladipo's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Williams dishes to Karasov. Johnson left side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul. Orlando on D. 3-point lead. Plumlee with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the clock. And that one hits back iron.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Knocked away. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to go. Here's Money. He dishes it to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And now a look at Victor Oladipo here. Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Karasov, no luck. Orlando leading. Let's now go to Doris Burke over across the way. We spoke with Lionel Hollins, and Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, in terms of their focus coming into this one, he said he's expecting their defense, especially on the interior, to be vital. He said we can protect the rim with our shot blocking. Of course, we'd prefer to keep them outside the paint, but that capability to deny finishes certainly could come in handy tonight. Kevin, we'll see if he's right.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they come out with the right frame of mind and they don't have much success early, the game plan's going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Money. He used that pick to get in close. And it's 8 points for Joe Johnson.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The Magic making a switch here. Fry's checked in. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Money, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Now here's Williams, averaging 16 points a game.
What kind of passing is that?
Second foul of the game. And here comes Jack. 1 second left. No good on that last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Coming up.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
Money, he's in at the point. Fournier out there with Harris. Then it's Jimmer, Fredette, and it's Lowe in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here is Jack. T kicks to Plumlee. The kick out to Anderson. Offensive rebound. Outside Jack. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Jack. Goes back up. And he hits the jump shot. Jack's got 8 points.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Magic leading by 3. Here's Money. Here's Lowe. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Jack for 3. The shot is off. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Throws it up high.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
Shot is blocked. Here's Money. Throws down the breakaway jam. Nice option, determination that time, Clark, to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a pass to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
The feed to Jack. Plumlee sets the pick for Jack. Plumlee, the pass to Jack. Plumlee dishes to T. Out to the right wing. Anderson outside to end the run. And the shot is good. Anderson's got his second bucket.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Money. 11 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. You look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, this kind of ball distribution is necessary for a team to succeed now and later in the season. He can keep it up. I think more guys on the squad will get involved and produce at a higher level.
And the Nets making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And Jack, here we go. Right side Teague. Anderson kicks to Jack. Clock at 6. No what? And Orlando will come the other way.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now here's Teague after the miss from Button. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jack. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he bangs it home with one hand. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Here's Teague. The Magic getting the bucket. Lopez sets a screen for Teague. The 3 from Anderson. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Anderson's got 7 points in the game. Magic leading by 6. Here's Money. 13 points in the game. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fredette gets the bucket.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now here is Jack. He's got 10. Lopez a screen. It's Anderson with the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
So it's Brooklyn now after the Magic pick up 2. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Magic, Harkless is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Oladipo in for Jimmer Fredette. Then for the Nets, Caruso. He's checked in for Anderson. Johnson comes in for Jarrett Jack. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Marcus T.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can see that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message, and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Nets trail by 11. Williams kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Magic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Here's Money from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 20 points for Money. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last tunnel, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the three-pointer from Joe Johnson. To the middle. The kick out to Oladipo. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Money. 20 points for him. And he lobs it up towards the rim. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Lopez a screen. Williams attacking.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Magic.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Johnson right side. Knocked loose. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Celtics really lit it up from the floor. He finished with 54 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Channing Fries checked in for Orlando. His shot's good for Money.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Here's Karasov. Drills it from outside. Karasov's got his first 3 points of the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Money, and he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I think he was just enjoying the moment up there.
Gordon checked in for Harris. All right, let's go over to the second line with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Nets trail by 13. Now Williams. He's got 8. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in scoring, first in assists, And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Johnson over to help. Money passes to Oladipo. And there's the bucket. Steve with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Fry's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Lopez outside. Here's Plumlee. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Money. 26 points for him. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Money's got 28.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Outside Williams. Johnson wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Nets trail by 12. Williams dishes to Johnson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Pass to Lopez.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
The Nets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. The first one falls. Brook Lopez hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Money. He kicks it to Gordon. And there's the pass to Money. 5 to shoot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Darren Williams.
Check out the game for Money. 28 points and also 3 steals. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Well, when you can pass the ball and shoot it, now you really have the defense on a string.
Both free throws good for Money. Here's Williams. 8 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Lopez a screen. Johnson can't hit.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
The Magic shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Karasov. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Karasov's got 5 now. The Magic leading by 14. Here's Money. Right through the knee for the layup.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Karasov, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Harkless has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A wide open look here for drilled it just as the horn sounds.
And Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean, he was not going to pass that shot up.
No way.
Well done. Big time shot in the clutch.
No, he was dying for the chance to take that shot, no question.
All right, guys. Great first half. Home fans are loving it. Still want to go over a couple of things, though. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. On the other hand, I was happy with the pressure we put on them with our D and the steals we got out of it. Let's keep that heat on them. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Money.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Deron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Inside it's Plumlee and Lopez, and it's Karasov in at the 3. No good from outside.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Now here's Johnson. Williams kicks to Karasov. Back to Williams. Right side, Williams. That's good. Williams has got 10.
Getting off on the right track here early to start the half with some penetration.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
For Orlando, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Both free throws good for Money. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He thinks the use of ball screens and pick and rolls is the best formula for success against the defense they're currently looking at, and he let his guys know it. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. So it's Orlando now after the three-pointer from Joe Johnson. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets it to go. 12 points for Victor Oladipo.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Kicks to Johnson. Here's Karasov. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Amazing hops exploding to the buckets.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, can he elevate at that size? That's impressive.
Here is Williams following the bucket by Orlando. He feeds it to Johnson. Three-pointer. kept alive. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Brooklyn, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That's good from Plumlee. Plumlee hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Dishes it to Lopez. Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. He's all alone. Ball going up court. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Harkless. Williams kicks to Karasov. Johnson, the pass to Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. Plumlee, no luck.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
There's the screen. Low, the pass to Harkless. Rebounded by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Williams dishes to Karasov. Feeds to Johnson. Fires for 3. Here's Plumlee. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter. Magic leading by 17. Here's Money. 43 points in the game. Johnson over to help. Here's Oladipo, and he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 14 points.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Williams, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Now, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
His shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. I mean, those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest, with the ability to generate his own shot, too.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Gordon. Alan Anderson's checked in for the Nets. Jack comes in for Joe Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
It's the Nets now after the Magic pick up 2. From deep. Karasov, no luck.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Harkless with the bucket.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The Nets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside Jack. Back to Williams. Shot by Jack. Wide open. Hits the jumper in space. Jack's got 12 points in the game. Here's Money. Throws it up high.
Looky here, looky here. How about that play? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
It's Williams with the drive. No luck. Magic leading by 23. The dish to Harkless. Here's Money. Low, the pass to Harris. And there's the feed to Harkless. They get it again. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. He's got 8.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Jack. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. From downtown, it's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jack. Williams kicks to Jack. Again, the miss by Jack. Orlando's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Money. Pass to Harkless. Fires it up. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Harris. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's Money, and he makes good on the layup. Money's got 45 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Williams against Oladipo. Shot clock at 6 to end the drought. Again, the miss by Jack.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the big differ. Wilt Chamberlain on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Money. Teague covering. Poked loose. And that is good. Here's Money. He has 45 points. Here is a screen on Teague. Money dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here is Anderson. The Magic getting the bucket. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's called on Channing Frye. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the board.
Nice shooting.
Second chance points. I mean,
a difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Johnson. Passes it to Jack. It's taken away by Payton. Fournier for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Magic running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Tune in next Wednesday night, February 24th. Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic. Live from Orlando, it's the real deal.
Orlando leading by 23. Money in at point guard. Gordon out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Payton in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. No good from Money.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Karsov dishes to Lopez. Jack passes to Plumlee. He kicks it to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Shot by Jack. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Here's Money. Now here's Harkless. Lopez covering. Inside. Here's Payton. Offensive rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Jack. Plumlee in the post. Guarded by Fry. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Williams, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Lopez sets a screen for Williams. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Another shot. Cannot hit. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Money. Williams comes with a double team. So it's Orlando now. Gordon kicks to Harkless. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams dishes to Plumlee, and he slams it one-handed. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Magic have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and the shot's good for Money.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
The pass to Plumlee. Lopez, a screen on Payton. And Williams, here we go. That one rolling around and rims out. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Plumlee with the block. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Here's Money. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
At the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Orlando making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gordon. Solomon Hill comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Payton.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half. Some good numbers for Anderson. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 three-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And Orlando making a change here. Harris is checked in, and both free throws good for Anderson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Darren Williams.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And that one misses. He doesn't get the second one. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jeter gets the bucket.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hill for three. Here's Dedman. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Gordon checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Fredette. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn has possession. And here is Williams. On the wing, Johnson. The tray. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Wasted no time on that one. Money's got 53.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
First one falls for him. Edwards, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So he gets them both. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
So both teams making some changes here. Goes up the baseline. Shot clock at 5. Oladipo for 3. And that one's good. Oladipo's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Oh! Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Karasov. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. Another steal. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Money. To the paint. Oladipo, the pass to Harris. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Fast break points really in their favor, guys, because they're pushing the tempo.
And defensively, Steve, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to getting back. I mean, you've got to sprint back. You can't be in a home run trot. You can't be jogging. You've got to sprint back with a purpose.
Here's Karasov. Williams with a clean look. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Williams. And that's now 26 points for Joe Johnson. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Williams comes with a double team. Kicks it to Oladipo. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Money. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Misses off the left iron. Gordon against Lopez. Now here's Williams. And Johnson now top of the key. Outside Williams. From the stripe. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Money. To the paint. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. That's good from Harris. Orlando making some changes.
That's it.
And you know this man.
In for Money.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Magic shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Pass to Lowe. Right wing. Payton against Williams. And here's Fredette for three. Here's Lowe. This is to Fournier. He feeds it to Payton. Passes it to Lowe. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Dwayne Edmonds checked in for Orlando. Money comes in for Payton. The Nets also changing it up. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Carousel. Edwards comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Anderson in for Darren Williams. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. He also made sure they understood the kind of defense they should be playing. He wants them playing it safe, not trying to make plays that could leave them exposed. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Jack's shot is good.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
1:32 left in the fourth. Here's Money. Teague covering. Floats one. That one finds the mark on target for Money. Money's got 59 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Magic.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And in this era of unparalleled parity, it takes a lot to sweep an opponent in 4 straight games. But that's exactly how they finished off their season series tonight against the Nets.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Money. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come up with steals and get extra possessions for his team. They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Jack kicks to Teague. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Money. Teague covering. Money passes to Dedmon. Stolen by Haywood.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Money. Teague covering. Here's Money. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Money.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell.